So, welcome back to the OBR YouTube channel. In this video, we are doing the market forecast for the first week of 2022. Happy New Year! And in this video, we are going to cover, obviously, what we normally cover. Our fundamental drivers for this upcoming week, the S&P 500 earnings calendar, and also our favorite part, technical analysis for this upcoming week. So, without any further delay, let's get right into the video. So, as you can see, for this week, we are starting off the week on Tuesday at 10 a.m. for our ISM manufacturing PMI. That is US dollar news. Then on Wednesday, we have ADP non-farm employment change and FOMC meeting minutes at 8:15 and at 2 p.m. Thursday, we have ISM services PMI. And then Friday, we have obviously our NFP because it's the first Friday of the month. So as always, that's going to be our NFP week. That news will come out at 8:30 a.m. And just to remind everybody, these times are in Eastern Standard Time. And as you can see here, we will be going through the earnings calendar right now. So to start us off, I want us to go back and look at Bitcoin. We are now finding, a little bit more of a consolidation than I really would have hoped to see. I really wanted to see that confident break off of this bounce that we got, and this breakout that we had earlier, but we really did not see much follow through, just a little bit. So we came back down now, and as you can see, we are very, very clearly in a rectangle. We are very, very clearly consolidating, and my hope is that we can hold this support level and then bounce higher. And if you look at Ethereum, we are looking at a very similar situation. We can get rid of this wedge because we know that played out, but now we are on the low of a very significant support. This is the same support that we've been holding since May. So really, really hope we maintain this support line that we have here in white, but also the low of this support zone that we have here highlighted in red. My hope is that we bounce on Ethereum, so we need to just keep a very, very close eye on Ethereum and Bitcoin at these low levels. SPY looks pretty interesting as well in this week. I see us in one of two situations right now. First situation is we find a little bit of a low and we bounce off of this resistance turned into support fractal at 473.60 before we make our next move higher to our higher time frame price targets at the range of 483 to 485. That being said, we did have a very impulsive wave higher, so I would not be surprised if we got a little bit more of a correction and made our way down to the 38.2 to 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. This is the Fibonacci retracement of this last wave that we had here. So we're going to be looking at either of those situations. If we get a confirmation bounce off of this level, then we can see and probably suggest that that is what we're seeing play out. Apple, I think, is coming lower. We found our third high and then just pretty much bounced around for this last week. Very, very choppy week, but I still think we are coming lower. PayPal has found itself back into another wedge, so just keeping an eye on this to find a low here and a push off of it finally, but just looking for a breakout of this wedge really. Delta Airlines, I know we caught this long a little bit ago, and my expectations are still that we head higher, but I do think with earnings coming out in around 2 weeks' time, that this is going to fall. There was a lot of issues with airlines over the holiday, a lot of cancellations. So that being said, I think earnings will take a hit, and we will see airlines come a little bit lower. I will probably be in that play myself and maybe bring it up next week when we get closer to the earnings date. But I would be aware of that. There is a fundamental news event which could definitely push us lower. Tesla, I see we are in a downward trending channel, which is a continuation pattern to the upside. So what I'm looking for is a push down to the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement of this wave. As you can see, that is the theme. Completion of wave C and then a push higher on Tesla. Same thing I'm looking at on Uber. Pretty much the same pattern, right? Downward trending channel, continuation pattern, looking for 38.2 retracement in the low of the channel, break above, continue to take us higher. AMC, we found our way back down to our support level, looking for a bounce off of this level and then a push higher to break this inverse head and shoulder neckline that we have been looking at. Very, very good pattern. If you've not seen the AMC trade forecast video, be sure to check that out. QQQ is looking pretty interesting. We have found a low right now at the 127.2 extension of wave A. So that could be a signal for us that this corrective move is over. That being said, we are still going to keep an eye on the 161.8 extension of wave A, which is down here. So just look for a confirmation bounce, but this is very, very good news for QQQ and will most likely carry us higher in the near term. Nvidia also looks really good, bouncing off of this support that we formed on our gap and a little bit prior to the gap. But now I want to see us break this resistance line, holding this support and move higher. You know, if we don't see that, then maybe we get another confirmation to this level and then a bounce off. But, you know, hoping for a bounce higher in Nvidia still is a bullish case. PLTR looks really, really good, looking for a breakout of this resistance line at this support, bouncing off of this support level. But the Elliott wave pattern is complete, our flat correction is complete. Just looking for a catalyst now for us to enter this trade, which would be a breakout of this resistance level. Riot looking for our Elliott wave pattern to complete. Looks like a zigzag to me because we had a pretty clear zigzag in wave A here. But looking for a move higher after a potentially short move lower in Riot. I think this looks really good as well. Rivian looking for a breakout after this breakout right here to continue this trend higher. But Rivian looks really, really great as well. Keeping a really close eye on this, definitely bullish. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I hope you guys pulled some valuable insight out of it and take something that you can use into this next week. If you did like, all we ask is that you like and subscribe, as we greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Happy New Year, and have a great trading week. We'll catch you in the next one.